Honorable Men Discord. An amusement park ride in Saudi Arabia snapped whilst people were on it. Let's talk about it.
How you see yourself is how you perceived. I see a man strong, gifted, head strapping, never down on his knees, begging. Gotta make a way, even in my darkest hour. Say the odds against me was new. I would never cower.
As always, I appreciate you for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification button. Let's get straight into it. So in Saudi Arabia, a roller coaster ride snapped with everyone on it. All right. I have a news report here from 7 News Australia reporting on this incident, and it's just something to be mindful of for all you thrill seekers like myself. I'm a big roller coaster fan. All right, huge roller coaster fan. So much so that I was even considering looking up different coasters in different parts of the world and traveling to those parts of the world to ride the roller coasters. But let's get into this news report and then let's talk about it further.
Amusement park ride has snapped in two in Saudi Arabia, sending riders crashing to the ground. The terrifying moment caught on camera, and incredibly, no one was killed. Annie Puller reports.
Well, what started as a night of fun for more than 24 thrill seekers very quickly spiralled into an absolute nightmare. iPhone video shows the moments of terror here at Green Mountain Park in western Saudi Arabia. The ride, which is locally known as the 360 Big Pendulum, starts off fairly normally, but as the swing reaches this ascent, it appears the central pole snaps in two, and the aftermath is extremely terrifying. Riders are essentially jolted from their seats with items of clothing and also shoes sent flying into the air before that platform violently crashes to the ground. Now, authorities say largely all of those safety harnesses did remain intact, but the accident caused widespread fear and panic across the park as many bystanders raced over to help those who were trapped in the wreckage. In total, 23 people were injured, with 3 of those riders taken to hospital in a critical condition. The park has now been closed as a major investigation gets underway into what caused this catastrophic malfunction.
Okay. So these type of roller coasters, if I'm not mistaken, because I've been on several roller coasters, these actually at some point go all the way upside down. So had it snapped with them upside down, it would have been a wrap. I think it's safe to say none of these people are going back on roller coasters again. This would completely, that's like a thrill seeker's worst nightmare. It's for the harnesses not to work. Just imagine being on a roller coaster that goes upside down and the harness releases you out the seat. I mean, this is the worst nightmare. As much of a thrill seeker as I am, when I'm on these coasters, I still think about it from time to time, like, oh, what if something goes wrong? Am I a little paranoid on these roller coasters? Yes and no. I think it's a natural fear of any type of malfunction. You know, it doesn't help when you have movies out there like Final Destination and things of that nature. Or I've seen plenty of news feeds of roller coasters being stuck on the incline. People have to get off the roller coaster with the help of staff and walk down the staircases of inclines. I'm like, that is crazy to me to be in a situation like that. I'm just glad that this news report said that no one died due to this malfunction. I think they said 3 were in critical condition, but you know, every last passenger of that roller coaster needs to count their blessings. You know, I'm pretty sure they know that, but if they didn't know that, it's important that they know that, because this could have been catastrophic. It could have been catastrophic. And on one hand, it's good to know that, you know, the harnesses were still working, but sometimes those things work against you, because if you're locked into it, and depending on how the machine malfunctions, you're gonna have to take whatever comes with the fall, because you're strapped in, you know. But in their case, they landed in a manner which they were able to walk away unscathed, pretty much, the majority of them. So listen, this is just one of those things where no matter what you're doing, when you're having a good time with your family and friends, especially if you're a thrill seeker like myself, you gotta always say a prayer. That's the best advice I could give anyone. Whether or not you utilize that advice is up to you. Whether or not you even believe in prayer, that's up to you. But I would highly advise, when you're moving around in life, say a prayer. Be thankful in the morning. Be thankful when you go to bed at night. Be thankful for everything that you have, because even when you're just enjoying your leisure time, things can go left. You just never know. All right. And that's the reason for this episode, is just to let you know, like, while you're enjoying the summertime, be careful out there. While you're at the beach and so on and so forth, just be careful out there. Just even with seeing something like this, I'll be honest, I'm still gonna go on roller coasters, because I have faith that everything's gonna be all right. And I like roller coasters, so this doesn't deter me from going on roller coasters, but it just makes me aware of the fact that there is danger when you go on these roller coasters, as everyone else should be aware as well. But that's all I have on this topic. Let me know your thoughts on this. If you saw something like this, well, obviously you're seeing it now in the episode. Would that change how you feel about roller coasters? Would you no longer participate in roller coasters? Or are you the type that even before this, you never felt comfortable going on a roller coaster? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But as always, I appreciate everyone for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification button. Stay honorable.